I'm an Ultimate commentator and not a Smash 4 commentator, because that seems miserable.
Amen, brother. Anyways, either way, I am interested to see, of course, Jakal being one of the more defensive wolves when it comes to those top wolves. That being said, the character still does rely quite a bit on that up close and personal gameplay. And so, you know, maybe AppleReviewer able to utilize Brawler's movement and great close quarter combat to go ahead and shut down Jakal as already, ooh, little footstool combo. I love this great advantage state, unable to convert for as much, but still clean little 44.
Yeah, I am curious to see what specials we're going to be rocking here. I know usually AppleReviewer likes to run the sort of flurry punch. However, that's mostly useful in kind of like the Steve matchup is when he pulls it out the most, because there's fun little tech where if you get crafting table with the neutral beat, it'll do the full hitbox rather than just the 3 initial hits. So he might have that. He might be rocking shot put would be the other option maybe.
I know bare minimum it's not shot put because I saw 2-3-3-2 and shot put is the first one for neutral.
Okay, so then it's flurry because the other option.
Fire came in with the numbers. We've got Mach Punch, Suplex, Thrupper, and of course the Flip Jump. So
I love having the Brawler mains in chat.
Thank you so much, Fire, the absolute goat. But holy crap, Jakal coming in to tear, got the back air too. Which side note, Apple is on his second stock. I don't know if you missed that. I did, but I did not miss that kill as Jakal being sent out of that stadium and now having to go ahead and fight through on the same stock.
Yeah, we've been talking about AppleReviewer a lot, but I mean, not much really has to be said about Jakal. One of the most prolific players to be touching the game right now. Arguably the best wolf in the game, I think. Maybe not even arguably, just outright the best wolf in the game. This guy is crazy. So good.
There's like Ouch up there, but it is one of the two.
Yeah, it's him or it's Ouch. And he just switches so easily from offense to defense. Just an immaculate player. And makes Wolf look even crazier than the top tier that everyone already thinks he is.
Ooh, love that hit right there. And side note, the neutral beam, the laser, trying to go ahead and shut it down. That being said, that suplex, great command grab and damage output. All the same, getting caught by the toes, the tippy toes of that up tilt, and now got to fight through almost a full stock deficit. And a beautiful jab to get things started. Can we shut it out at the ledge? No, sir. Jakal getting on through and going to be living through that right there.
Yeah, if that hit connected on a platform, that Thrupper probably would have killed, but did not have the platform available. Just going up for Jakal to get out of that. I'm sure also a player that knows how to get out of Thrupper when needed to, how to DI him correctly, but still that move, crazy good at killing.
Yeah, I do love these nairs so far, and wow, aggressive dash in to get that bicycle kick, still not able to secure it, and love that FMP to go ahead, get that kill, and once again, sending him out of the park. Beautiful job, looking like an immaculate baseball player. Can he keep things going? Can he step up to plate? Yes, sir, as we are dishing out 51, 60.
Oh my god.
Is he dead?
Oh my
He's
god.
dead. He's just dead. He's just dead.
Reviewer! Sean AppleReviewer!
Bye!
I love this man. What a can we get that full thing as the replay, please? That was a crazy combo. That was a crazy combo.
Dude,
we need to see that start to finish.
gross.
All the tilts, all the adaptation. Oh my god,
baby.
that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Oh,
He's just nice with it. He's just nice. I love in chat. Okay, I see why this region is cracked. Yeah, AppleReviewer, by the way, 8th seed. Let's keep that in perspective. Bro just did that to a top 20, top 30 player in the world. He's the 8th seed, all right?
This is why you can never count anyone out in this kind of a bracket. We already saw one upset earlier with Ram. Now we have potential to maybe see another one with AppleReviewer, despite being down most of that game, coming out with a vengeance and taking it.
That's the thing. You have to be ready. You can't sleep on the AppleReviewer because look at that. That Thrupper is ready and waiting, given, you know, Jakal ready and waiting with the Wolf Flash. Still, you sleep on him, all of a sudden he's killing you at 0.
Yeah, 100%. One good read and then a couple more after that. That's all you need. But we are starting to get out of confirm range. for Thrupper at this point. It's going to be a little bit more of a raw kill. You're going to see that Mach Punch start coming out, as you can see. That's going to be a more consistent kill option at this point, I feel like, unless you're pulling out more of a Shoryuken status. But that out smash going to claim the stock regardless, and now AppleReviewer just needs to find some good hits.
Yeah, and sure enough, he can definitely find them, but you know what, Jakal, his main thing as a player is being able to utilize Wolf's movement to play very evasive and defensive, and look at that, the jump in to avoid, or to bait in AppleReviewer, but then jumping out just in case of that FMP. That being said, now look at this, almost locking him on plat, not quite able to do it. Don't matter, we get the dash attack, we keep things moving. Can we keep him in the corner for a little bit longer? No, sir, Apple jumping right out.
And this is what I was talking about Jakal being able to swap to defense really easily. You're seeing he's still throwing out a lot of these hits, but he's controlling the initiative so much. Whenever somebody is going in, it's him. If AppleReviewer starts coming in on him, he's retreating back, throwing out a defensive option.
And those defensive options are what truly can lock down an opponent when utilized to the best of their capabilities. That being said, Jakal able to utilize a phenomenal nair. Look at that, tapping those toes right out, and that kick is such a brutal tool, lasts for so long, and controls the stage so well. That being said, AppleReviewer put in the skies. Can we see a kill here from Jakal? No, living, thankfully for just a short another moment. Can Jakal survive just a little bit longer, or will Apple maybe be able to find the way to make the comeback?
Bit of bad DI on that dash attack, but it hit with the sour spot, so it's okay. Is going to be able to get the last hit of Thrupper to secure that stock, but 134, I mean, hey, if we can get a repeat of that last stock, everything will be all right, but anything short of that, AppleReviewer is going to be struggling to get this comeback going.
Yeah, but you know what? Full rage. That's where it gets extra scary right here, Weimer. Okay, one good hit. Well, or, Jakal could get one good hit. That being said, Apple still got a shot. Just got to be very careful with what trades he takes, what damage he allows Jakal to do. And so far, we're seeing that. Gets caught by the nails of that F-tilt, though. And now Jakal just positioning very well right in his face. And now looking for a little bit more damage. Love that. Forward air, dash attack, almost getting the 2-frame, but instead, AppleReviewer shutting it down, regaining stage control, and then Jakal firing right back with the suplex. Beautiful burst option.
Yeah, hit by hit. It's staying about even percents, but when you're down a stock, that's not something you can really afford to have. It's already looking pretty bad right now, but AppleReviewer, we're getting to that Thrupper percent once again, but that back air hitting in a bad spot. He's going to be able to find a Thrupper, but that's only to get back to stage. Jakal's keeping such good pressure up right now.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. Dude, I gotta say, it is horrifying every time I see AppleReviewer pop that FMP just because of that first set, or that first game. And so, knowing that, man, if I'm Jakal, I'm staying so far away from that. Back throw, not going to be able to kill, but great setup to maybe find a back air or that nair to go ahead, reset a little bit more.
Yeah, and this is what you're seeing. It's a lot of good adaptation from Jakal to stop a lot of windows that AppleReviewer was taking advantage of. You're seeing there's a lot less windows for AppleReviewer to get these kinds of setups into the Thrupper. That's been what's keeping Jakal so good on the defense. Ooh. And there again, so much pressure at the ledge, it just takes stocks like that. And now we get to see what AppleReviewer's counter pick is going to be.
I don't know the full stage list for Fusion, but whenever you're having to fight against a Mii Brawler, every stage list feels like it just goes ahead and gives itself to them, because you have like 5 different stages you want to avoid, whether that be Battlefield, Small Battlefield, PS2, as we saw in the first game, is disgusting to fight on, and that's going to be the pick that we see here in the game number 3, which makes the most sense. That being said, that is scary, knowing that AppleReviewer has the combos and having to fight him on a very good stage for Mii Brawler.
Yeah, PS2, it's the default starter for a lot of people, but it's also just a good stage for some characters, and Mii Brawler, definitely one of those characters. You get those platform combos pretty consistently, but oh man, Jakal opening this game up with such strong aggression here. Not a whole lot that you can be doing, just keeping him on lockdown on AppleReviewer.
Yeah, and I will say, I love the dashbacks from Jakal right now. We saw a lot of this during game number 1, where AppleReviewer kept this very focused agenda on having Jakal come in and then shutting him down. But right now we're seeing a lot of this where all of a sudden Jakal is the one checking tempo with the lasers, backing up with the dashbacks. That being said, you know what? AppleReviewer coming through and getting dice for it, but that flip jump saving him as he very much needed a savior in that moment.
Yeah, you're not going to say no to Zero Suit flip kick just at your will on a character that can also kill, kind of like Smash 4 Zero Suit, who just killed sub 80 with an up B and some up airs. But, man, Jakal, this is such good adaptation. I talked about it a little bit last game, but it's even more so here. Just giving no windows for AppleReviewer to get these Thrupper combos. Finally going to find a back air that just barely takes it out, but 106%. You need something glorious to bring this back, Sean.
Yeah, and he's definitely got it, though. It's just a question of, does he have the opener against Jakal? Because that's the hardest part. And as we're seeing, Jakal, nice, good patience, completely aware when Apple was going to go ahead and dash in. And now stepping back, taking those breathers and resetting the ledge every time. And once again, we take a nice calm. Love that. Recognizing the repeated shields from AppleReviewer. Jakal is in my man's head right now.
Yeah, 100%. And again, this defense that I've been praising, there's just so much pressure you have to work through. Great shield to catch the flip jump there, and now a full stock ahead. Jakal is looking very poised to make the comeback after that loss in game 1.
And look at that, a clean 83, giving the man the hands right now. Now, taking a step back, I love that. Jakal not wanting to force the issue, understanding that any mistake could be a stock in the eyes of AppleReviewer. Now, Nair, go ahead, call out Apple. Can he get the kill here off of that one grab? Another down throw. Thrupper not quite going to do it, but some clean damage nonetheless.
Yeah, you're happy to take the damage, but if you wanted the kill, you needed a little bit more percent. That'll be enough percent, though. 96%. We saw a miraculous comeback in the first game. This isn't over. If AppleReviewer finds a strong enough opening, we can get something coming out here.
Yeah, we have two phenomenal pilots of their characters, both playing at kill percent, but Jakal gonna be the one to take it over Apple. I love that, going for the dash attack right there, understanding that ultimately, if it trades, it's not gonna be too big of a deal because you are just forcing AppleReviewer off of you. But at the same time, you got the chance to go ahead and get the kill because of it. And sure enough, Jakal closes it out with that dash attack against AppleReviewer, and we'll be heading into winner side of top 8, where we will now be heading fairly soon.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful play from both players there. Honestly, AppleReviewer making more arguments for why Brawler needs to stay in the conversation, and Jakal once again proving why he's the top player that he is. Proficiency, perfection, and pressure all throughout the entire set. And the adaptation that came through as well. You never really saw AppleReviewer get the same openings that he got to make that miracle comeback in the first game. After that happened, Jakal locked down, played defense, and it never happened again.
Yeah, and sometimes you gotta understand, if you are that better player, if you know you are one of the GOATs of the game, then you slow it down, you shut it down, and you force him to better player you rather than maybe finding that one clean hit and feeling like he's back in the lab where he is most comfortable. Because ultimately, that is the scariest part of Brawler. AppleReviewer understands this, and he is well established his combo game, so he can go ahead and pop you right off that dome.